Yeah, I mean, the new players we got just fit in really well, and we definitely have a way higher skill ceiling, I think.
Hi everyone, it's Tom reporting from the LEC Spring Split, and with me here is Larssen, the mid laner for Rogue, who just had a 3-0 weekend. And Larssen, let me start off this interview by asking, what did you eat before this weekend? Because you were popping off, man.
Healthy lifestyle, as I call it, the rabbit food, a lot of green shit. So living the healthy lifestyle, yeah.
Yeah, it was going pretty well. It's working out well for you. So maybe eat more of that green shit, and then we'll see where it goes this split. But talk to me about this week. How was your preparation at the team, and how was the mood with the team heading into it?
We have a good mood as usual. We maybe not as usual at Worlds. It was pretty bad mood, but usually we have pretty good mood and it's kind of relaxed. So yeah, I mean it's very nice with the two new faces. I think they fit really well into our playstyle, both. So it's going great.
No, that's good to hear. Especially your Twisted Fate we saw this weekend. Well, I guess you just only played Twisted Fate. So was that just for you, like, okay, this is just a very good champion at the moment? Or is it also just, as was discussed on the LEC broadcast, for example, it's just a champion that's always going to be of some use to the team because of the ultimate and because you can just pressure many lanes with it?
I mean, when we were in China, I thought TF looked quite OP, but we didn't really play it because I didn't think it fit our style back then. So then during off-season, I was kind of spamming it to learn it really well. And yeah, I mean, when I see Showmaker playing it, I want to be like him. So yeah.
You want to be like Showmaker?
I mean, I want to be better, obviously, but first I need to get to his level and then the next step.
All right. It's good to hear the inspiration. I'm sure that he will also be watching your performances because, well, let's be real, you guys are playing insanely well. And we heard from other players, I think Mickey X in the LEC podcast, the Euphoria, said that in the scrims you guys were absolutely dominating. But that was on a previous patch, if I'm correct, if you recall what he said correctly. But did you feel that you guys were very comfortable and very dominant in the practice as well? Did it feel like, okay, we are definitely top 2, maybe the best team in the LEC at the moment?
I mean, usually I don't listen too much what people have to say on like social media and so on, but I was definitely hearing that we were like some sort of scrim gods, but I don't think we are. We're doing like well, but it's not like we're down one at Worlds who just stomps everyone, you know? Mm-hmm. It's definitely not like that. We're kind of inters in scrims sometimes. Like on stage, you see very controlled games, but on scrims, we're like a bit of fiesta sometimes. So I wouldn't say we're stomping scrims, but we're doing well, and it's all about improving, right?
Yeah, well, it is all about improving. And do you still think that this team has long ways to go for improving? We saw you just a 3-0 weekend, and you guys beat Fnatic with relative comfort. Today, you guys played incredibly confidently, and you guys gave up the Drakes to push the objectives, but it all worked out in your favor. And in the end, it's hard to say that this was a very close match. So how much improvement is there on this team then?
There's definitely a lot of improvement. Like definitely, we have started, and as I said, scrims can be a bit messy. We definitely have a lot to improve on. So, but our games were very good this weekend, so I'm happy with that. Especially today. Today was like, if you listen to our comms, everything was like crystal clear and very calm, and we always knew what we wanted to do. And against Fnatic and XL, we won by team fights, but today we kind of just won by macro and just playing the map really well and playing like, which is like a kind of nicer way to win, in my opinion.
Yeah, that macro is something that in the summer split, many people praise Rogue for incredible macro, and it's good to see that hasn't fallen off yet. Something that people also criticize you guys on in the summer split was playing one style, and obviously when you guys eventually faced off against G2 and Mad Lions in the playoffs, you guys showed that you are versatile. How is this now? Are you guys just sticking with the versatility, or are you focusing on, getting comfortable in the patch, mastering one thing, and then taking it from there?
I think we can play whatever, kinda. What we learned at Worlds was mostly playing with carry youngers, because that was not something we did before, which is something we're playing a lot now, which is a new style and a nice style to play, I think. So yeah, but So that's kind of the style we learned, right? But then we also have the other styles that we played during the years. So, but it's nice to like learn new things, right? And playing a different style a bit.
Yeah, and you spoke about your new players a bit earlier, Trimby and Odom, obviously, and that they fit well within the team. So let's talk a bit more about them. How are they fitting in the team in terms of communication, and what role are they taking on so far?
What roles? What fucking roles?
Yeah, I mean, like, is one of them a shot caller already?
In game or like? I mean, in game, I mean, Odo is very consistent. Weak side machine, which is within he improved a lot on weak side, but he still want to play very aggressive, right? Mm-hmm. But what we kind of needed is someone who is very consistent in top lane, I think. And Odo is very consistent, which is super nice. And outside of game, he's kind of a very honest person. He will say what he thinks, which I like a lot. Like, even if he's says something bad, it's like he's honest and just want us to improve, right? Which is really nice. And Trimby is very good guy. He definitely wants to improve a lot, and it's very nice to play for him because he's very aggressive and he's not afraid to make plays, which also sometimes backfires. But that's like that's gonna happen, right? Sometimes he's gonna int. But it's very nice to play because he's not afraid to make plays, which is very nice, and will make us be more aggressive.
So overall, what I'm hearing you say as well, when you speak about the team as a whole earlier, is that this rogue does it have a higher skill ceiling as well?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean the new players we got just fitting really well, and we definitely have a way higher skill ceiling, I think, because I think Trimby will help us a lot in improving. I think both. Yeah, I mean we definitely have a lot higher ceiling. That's for sure.
As I said in the beginning, you had a really good performance in this first week, and people are saying at the moment, okay, so far in this weekend, and I would be inclined to agree with them, you have been shown to be like the best mid laner at the LEC. This split, it's only 3 games so far, but you're
quite the overreaction,
yeah. Yeah, you're doing very well so far. But it's also something that you mentioned last year. You said you wouldn't stop, until you became the best mid laner in the LEC.
We never fucking stop.
Okay. So, okay, strong words. But how are you seeing your own progression so far and during this split? How do you envision this, or is it something you just take game by game and you'll see what happens?
I mean, as I saw this weekend, I played TF, right? And I want to play more of a style where I help my jungler and my team a bit more. I want to be able to play the style as well with like TF and other early game champs. And also, Trimby is more for a roamer, which is very nice for me because Trimby likes to roam and he likes to help his team a lot, which I think will help me take to the next level because before we kind of always went for bot. Like when there was a player who liked to play for his lane and often call his jungler to his lane. And Trimby is a bit different where he likes to roam a bit more, which is very nice for me because then I can feel like I can be played more through. So yeah.
All right, Larsson. To round up the interview, of course, Rogue got a lot of attention this weekend, and so did you. If there's anything you'd like to say to the LEC fans and the Rogue fans who've been watching and supporting, this is your chance.
I don't know, but so is this. Thank you for your support and blah blah blah. But yeah, I mean, we're definitely gonna be way more fun to watch the split, I think, than the other splits. I think we'll be more aggressive and faster games, which is shown already.
No baby Origin anymore.
I mean, I would definitely no baby Origin anymore. No, baby G2.
Baby G2.
I mean, we will definitely be more fun to watch, I think, the split, and yeah, it's more enjoyable to play.
All right, Larsson, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you.